again, and I'm so excited to be with you today to read chapter 6 of our book, Sisterhood is the Strongest Magic. All Hail the Queen. Me and Anna there. All right, so I was just helping all the townspeople, so let's see what happens next. Chapter 6. Meanwhile, Anna had reluctantly gone on the picnic without me. She met up with her new friends on a beautiful hillside in full bloom. Lise, Thea, and Sigrid all grown up in the village. Anna had first met them on one of her first adventures in Arendelle. "Where's your sister?" Lise asked. "I packed a lunch for 5. "She couldn't make it," Anna said. "She had some queen stuff to do." "Oh, that's too bad," Thea said. "I was looking forward to meeting her." Sigrid spread a large patchwork blanket out on the grass. The 4 girls sat around Lisa's picnic basket. They unpacked their lunch. The basket was full of sandwiches and delicious tarts. For dessert, Anna had brought Flangendofers. "So, Anna, what's it like to live in the castle?" Sigrid asked. She lived on a dairy farm. Every morning she got up early and milked the cows. Then she helped her father deliver milk to the village. "I guess it's not so different from living on a farm," Anna answered, placing a sandwich on her plate. "Are you joking?" Thea asked. Her father was a fisherman. She spent a lot of time at sea with her brothers and sisters. "It's the castle. It's beautiful. I bet no one ever tells you to clean your room." "That's not true," Anna laughed. "Kai tells me to clean my room all the time." "We have servants," said Lise. Her parents were merchants who traded for silk and spices. "The servants help us take care of the palace, but we still have big responsibilities," Anna explained. The girls chatted as they ate. The midday sun was bright, and they basked in the warm afternoon light. "Does the castle get lonely sometimes?" Sigrid asked, curious. Anna thought for a moment. There were times when the castle did get lonely. She thought of all those years that I had been spent locked away from her, hiding my powers. "It can be," Anna said. "Don't get me wrong. I'm really lucky to live there, but I guess the most important thing isn't the castle. It's the people in it." "What do you mean?" Lise asked. Anna shrugged, searching for a way to explain. "Well, the castle's just a castle," she said. "It's my family that makes it a home." "I think I understand," Thea said. "Without my brothers and sisters, the fishing boat wouldn't be the same." "Yes," Sigrid chimed in eagerly. "I can't imagine the farm without the cows." Lise laughed gently. "Are you sure you mean cows and not your family?" she asked Sigrid. "The cows are a family," Sigrid said seriously. "Besides, they never ask me to clean my room." The 4 girls laughed. Later, when the girls were finished eating, they stretched out on the picnic blanket. Anna, Lise, Thea, and Sigrid gazed up at the fluffy white clouds floating across the sky. "I wish Elsa was here," Anna thought. As if reading her thoughts, Lise asked, "So, what is your sister like?" Anna plucked a bright green blade of grass and twirled it between her fingers. "Elsa's great," she replied. "She's funny, and she's smart, and she's creative. She even made this really cool ice palace once. Do you remember that ice palace?" The more Anna thought about me, the more she missed me. She wondered how things were going back at the palace. "It can't be easy to be the queen," Lise said. "I bet there's a lot to do." "Tell me about it," Anna said. "When I left this morning, there was a whole line of people waiting for Elsa to help them." "Who helps Elsa?" Thea asked. When Anna opened her mouth to answer, she closed it again. It was a good question. She just wasn't sure she knew the answer. There were servants at the palace who could get me anything I needed, but that wasn't exactly the same. Who was there to help me laugh? Who was there to help me rest? Who was there to help pick me up when I was down? Anna grew worried. It was her job to help me, and she wasn't there. Suddenly, the hillside darkened. The fluffy clouds that had been dancing across the sky only moments before had vanished. In their place were gray clouds. "Uh-oh, it looks like it's going to rain," Sigrid said. Everyone stood and packed up the picnic. Anna had just finished helping Thea fold a blanket when a tiny snowflake floated down from the sky. Anna looked up. Yes, it was starting to snow. She could see the flakes falling lightly on the castle. "Does that usually happen?" Thea asked. "Not at this time of the year," Anna said, puzzled. "Maybe it's a sign," Sigrid offered. The other girls gave her a doubtful look. It sounded strange, but Anna wondered if Sigrid was right. Anna looked towards the castle again. Her eyes widened as she finally understood. "Elsa, me, I needed her." Well, that's chapter 6, everybody. I'm looking forward to reading chapter 7 with you next week, not tomorrow. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Bye, everyone.